Hey everyone, I'm the Idea Maker, and today I'm going to be reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1, Episode 6, called Imprisoned. Now, I know it's been a while since I have been reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I am so sorry about that because I have been having some problems with Paramount Plus and my Wi-Fi, but luckily I think I got it fixed, and I'm now going to officially go back into the Avatar: The Last Airbender reactions. So, last time that we left off on Avatar: The Last Airbender, they went to go to the Air Kingdom of Umashu, and that was where Aang had his best friend, one of his best friends, Bumi, and he grew up with him for a little bit until Aang, got caught in the ice and that he was frozen for 100 years. And now that he's with Sokka and Katara and Appa and Momo all together, at that point, they had to sneak in just so that way they can try to see if, it's part of his journey of him trying to be an airbender, the Avatar. And things did not go so well because Sokka and Katara ended up almost getting crystallized with a special crystal ring that turned out to be rock candy of all things. And the old crazy king that was there was actually Bumi as an old man ruling over Umashu, and he made Aang go through several tests in order for him to be able to overcome what's going on. And so from there, it's just a test to prepare him because he's the Avatar, and he knows that people are going to be looking for him, and everything is going to be going into chaos soon, especially with the Fire Nation. So with that, we're going to see another chapter into Aang's journey, and hopefully we'll get to see more of these fun adventures together with, the whole entire Team Avatar, and we can get to see what kind of other different things we're going to see. And from that, let's go ahead and dive right into the next episode right now. One thing that I will give Avatar: The Last Airbender is that I love the music for this show so far. I love it.
Great, you're back. What's for dinner?
We've got a few options. First,
What?
Round nuts, and some kind of oval-shaped nuts, and some rock-shaped nuts. That might just be rocks.
Oh, okay.
What else you got?
What else, indeed? Uh-oh. Oh!
What's that?
Momo? Oh!
It's got over there.
That's not...
Should we run away from huge booms, not toward them?
I could understand Sokka. Who is this?
Spender. Let's go meet him.
He looks dangerous, so we better approach cautiously.
Hello there. I'm Katara.
Uh-oh.
Nice to meet you. I just wanted to say hi. Hey, that guy's got to be running somewhere.
But what if it's because that they're not used to people?
Which means no nuts for dinner.
Hey, I worked hard to get those nuts. Yeah, I hate him too.
Yeah. Bro.
Hi, Mom.
Where have you been, Haru? You're late.
Haru,
Get started
okay.
on your chores.
Hey, you're that kid. Why did you run away before?
Uh-oh.
You must have me confused with some other kid.
No, she doesn't. We saw you earthbending.
Oh, no. Is that going to be a problem?
They saw you doing what?
They're crazy, Mom. I mean, look at how they're dressed.
What does that have to do with anything?
You know what would happen if they caught you earthbending.
Who?
Open up! Fire Nation, act natural!
Oh, great. Really? That's natural?
What do you want? I've already paid you this week.
The tax just doubled. And we wouldn't want an accident, would we?
That's messed up. So they get taxed by the Fire Nation. Oh, this is like biblical times.
How long has the Fire Nation been here?
5 years. Fire Lord Ozai
Ooh.
uses our town's coal mines to fuel his ships.
They're thugs. They steal from us. And everyone here is too much of a coward to do anything about it.
Oh, sheesh.
But Haru's an earthbender. He can help.
Earthbending is forbidden. It's
Why?
caused nothing but misery for this village. He must never use his abilities.
How can you say that? Haru has a gift. Asking
Yeah.
him not to earthbend is like asking me not to waterbend. It's a part of who we are.
Yeah.
I understand that Haru can help you fight back. What can the Fire Nation do to you that they haven't done already?
They could take Haru away. Like they took his father.
What do you mean by that?
My mom said you can sleep here tonight, but you should leave in the morning.
Thanks. I'll make sure Appa doesn't eat all your hay.
He's already eating. He still resumes. That's great.
It's funny. The way you were talking back in the store, it reminded me of him.
Thanks.
My father was very courageous. When the Fire Nation invaded, he and the other Earthbenders were outnumbered 10 to 1.
Oh, wow.
After the attack, they rounded up my father and every other Earthbender and took them away. We haven't seen them since.
I see.
The only way I can feel close to my father now is when I practice my bending.
Oh, I don't blame him.
See this necklace? My mother gave it to me.
It's beautiful.
I lost my mother in a Fire Nation raid. This
I
necklace is
see.
all I have left of her.
It's not enough, is it?
No.
Yeah, it's not. It can't be enough. Only just a memory. It's never enough. Oh no, he's getting buried alive.
It's not working. We have to get help.
There's no time. Pull harder.
Haru, there's a way you can help.
Uh-oh.
I can't.
Please, there's no one around to see you. It's the only way.
Oh no. If it's the only way. Okay. I'm just scared that they're gonna find out. Like, the Fire Nation's gonna find out somehow. I'm scared. If somebody finds out,
It was
then...
so brave of Haru to use his earthbending to help that old man. You must have really inspired him. I guess so.
Everyone should get some sleep. We're leaving at dawn.
Dawn, can't we sleep in for once?
Absolutely not. This village is crawling with Fire Nation troops. If they discover you're here, Aang, we'll be eating fireballs for breakfast. Good night.
I'd rather
He's
eat
got a point.
fireballs than nuts.
Good night.
But I can understand Sokka. Wait. Oh no. Guys, you better wake up. Guys, wake up.
That's him. That's the Earthbender.
What? No! They set him up? Dude! No! That's messed up. Oh, great.
They took him. They took Haru away. What? The old man turned him into the Fire Nation. It's all my fault. I forced him into earthbending.
Slow down, Katara. When did this happen?
Haru's mother said they came for him at midnight.
Then it's too late to track him. He's long gone.
We don't need to track him. The Fire Nation is going to take me right to Haru.
What? What? How?
Because they're going to arrest me for earthbending.
What? How?
I thought you were crazy at first, Katara, but this might work. There are ventilation shafts throughout these mines. All Aang has to do is send an air current from that vent to this one right here. The boulder levitates and ta-da! Fake earthbending.
Aang, did you get
Okay.
all that? Sure, I got it.
No, he didn't.
Do you remember your cue?
Yeah, just relax.
Dude.
Get in your places. Get out of my way, pipsqueak!
How dare
Uh-oh.
you call me Pipsqueak, you giant-eared cretin?
What
Huh!
did you call me?
A giant-eared cretin. Look
This
at
is
those
not
things.
good acting.
Do herds of animals use them for shade?
This is...
I will not back off. I
Uh-oh.
bet elephants get together and make fun of how large your ears are.
That's
Look.
it. You're going down.
I'll show you who's boss. Earth style.
Oh, no. Aang!
I said Earth.
Uh-huh.
You idiot. It's the girl.
No!
Oh, of course.
No way! That's wild! He said the lemur's earthbending. I'm sorry, but bro, there's no way.
Momo, you have some big ears.
Why do you gotta treat Momo like that? He's a lemur! Dude! Lemurs have big ears, so what? How is the Fire Nation this stupid? Either that or their soldiers are just dumb. Bro! I am ashamed of these guys. These guys are terrible. Absolutely terrible.
You'll be fine, Aang. Katara knows what she's doing.
I feel like she knows what she's doing. I'd feel concerned too, but
Earthbenders, it is my pleasure to welcome you aboard my modest shipyard. I am your warden. I
Wait.
prefer to think of you not as prisoners, but as honored guests.
is that George Takei? Sulu George Takei? That sounds like him. Oh no. Dude, he just coughed!
What kind of guest dishonors his host by interrupting him?
He coughed! He just coughed! I don't know what to say to you, man.
You will notice, Earthbenders, that this rig is made entirely of metal. You are miles away from any rock or earth. So, if you have any illusions about employing that brutish savagery that passes for bending among you people, forget them.
Yeah, but you don't realize that you guys are idiots because you have a waterbender as a prisoner. Oh, you guys are so dumb. You guys are dumb. You guys are just outrageously dumb. Or you just chose to just make it, have a blind eye and you know that she's a waterbender. No, you guys are dumb. From what I see, you're dumb or you're just ingeniously smart.
Haru!
What are you doing here?
It's my fault you were captured. I came to rescue you.
Or everyone else.
It was the only way to find you.
You've got guts, Katara. I'll give you that. Come on. There's someone I want you to meet.
His dad?
Katara, this is my father, Tyra.
Yeah. Okay.
Dad, this is Katara.
It's an honor to meet you.
Have some dinner, Katara.
Was that Kevin Michael Richardson?
Ugh.
It's still pretty bad, though.
That sounds like Kevin Michael Richardson.
What's your escape plan?
Excuse me.
You know, the plan to get everyone off the rig? What is it? Mutiny? Sabotage?
The plan? The plan is to survive. Wait out this war. Hope that one day some of us can get back home and forget this ever happened.
How can you say that? You sound like you've already given up.
Katara, I admire your courage, and I envy your youth.
Mm-hmm.
But people's lives are at stake here.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, but we're powerless.
you're not real entirely powerless. She's a waterbender.
You don't know me, but I know of you. Every child in my water tribe village was rocked to sleep with stories of the brave Earth Kingdom and the courageous earthbenders who guard its borders. Some of you may think that the Fire Nation has made you powerless. Yes, they have taken away your ability to bend, but they can't take away your courage. And it is your courage they should truly fear, because it runs deeper than any mine you've been forced to dig, any ocean that keeps you far from home. It
Wow.
is the strength of your hearts that make you who you are. Hearts that will remain unbroken when all rock and stone has eroded away. The time to fight back is now. I can tell you the Avatar has returned. So remember your courage, Earthbenders. Let us fight for freedom.
That's not going to do anything, though, is it? So they've really given up then, huh? Well, Aang, Sokka, you guys are going to have to do something at this point. Oh, Aang is doing something.
Your 12 hours are up. Where's Haru? We've got to get out of here.
I can't.
We don't have much time. There are guards everywhere. Get on.
Katara, what's wrong? I'm not leaving. I'm
Wow.
not giving up on these people.
Well, she's a fighter, all right. A gutsy fighter.
What do you mean you're not leaving?
We can't abandon these people. There has to be a way to help them. Maybe she's right. What do you say, Sokka?
I
These are
say you're
dumb.
both crazy. Last chance. We need to leave. Now.
No.
I hate when you get like this.
Huh. Uh-oh.
Look! Tell me exactly what you saw.
Well,
Uh-oh.
sir, it looked like a flying bison.
What?
It was a giant flying buffalo, sir, with an empty saddle.
Which was it? A buffalo or a bison?
I'm not sure what the difference is.
I'll decide what the point is, folks.
Oh!
You,
Wow.
wake up the captain. Search the entire rig.
Sir,
What?
that was the captain you just threw overboard.
Wake up someone I haven't thrown overboard and search the rig.
What? This is ridiculous. Dude, they're stupid. Yo, Fire Nation is stupid. Or these guys are stupid.
What are we gonna do?
I wish I knew how to make a hurricane. The warden would run away and we'd steal his keys.
Wouldn't he just take his keys with him?
I'm just tossing ideas around.
That's better than not tossing any ideas.
If there was just a way to help them help themselves.
For that, they need some kind of earth or some rock. Something they can bend.
But this entire place is made of metal.
Well, what can
No,
we
it's
do?
not. Look at the smoke. I bet they're burning coal. In other words, earth.
Oh, that's smart.
It's almost dawn. We're running out of time. You sure this is gonna work?
It should. These vents reminded me of our little trick back at the village. We're gonna
Okay.
do the same thing, but on a much bigger scale. There's a huge deposit of
Sheesh.
coal at the base of the silo, and the
Uh-huh.
whole system is ventilated. Aang closed off all the vents except one. When he does his airbending, the coal only has one place to go. Right back
Here.
here.
Oh, okay.
Listen to him well, child.
No.
You're one mistake away from dying where you stand.
She's got something. Woo! Now it's about to get real. Yeah! Uh-huh.
Here's your chance, Earthbenders. Save it. Your fate is in your own hands.
Really? Still.
Foolish girl. You thought a few inspirational words and some coal would change these people? Look at these blank, hopeless faces.
No, they're not.
You failed.
You want to bet? Oh! Yes! Uh-oh. There we go.
Show no
Nicely
mercy.
done. Nice! Ooh! Yes! There we go! It's time to fight back, guys. I love the animation on the earth bending, the fire bending, water bending, air bending. It's so good. This show is incredible. Okay, guys, now's your chance.
We'll hold them off.
Let's
Do not
go!
let them escape.
Come on, Aang, do what you gotta do. Oh! Yes! Nicely done. Nicely done!
I can't swim.
Don't worry.
Oh, it sucks to be you.
Cowards float.
Oh! Dude! Wow!
I want to thank you for saving me. For saving us.
All it took was a little coal.
It wasn't the coal, Katara. It was you.
Thank you for helping me find my courage, Katara of the Water Tribe. My family and everyone here owes you much.
So, I guess you're going home now.
Yes, to take back my village. To take back all of our villages! The
There you
Fire
go.
Nation will regret the day they set foot on our land!
Yeah!
Katara, thank you for bringing my father back to me. I never thought I'd see him again. I only wish there was some way.
I know. My mother's necklace! It's gone!
Oh no! Oh, great! It had to be Zuko to find it, huh? No, man, no! I want to see another episode, but I can't. I got other stuff that I gotta do. And I wish I could see more, but like, come on! Dude, this was good! Okay, discussion now. Alright, so that was episode 6 of season 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I know this one's kind of a little, like, I know that this one kind of sparks a little bit of a controversy, especially in our time, but I do agree for the fact that if we let, things, any kind of fear, take away our courage and take away our hope, what point is it to fight for what we believe in? What point is it for us to try to at least keep our humanity and our decency, to try to work as one? The Lord does everything possible to be able to try to give us that sense of peace and that sense of forgiveness towards others. And if we don't give into the light of things, and if we just let the enemy take over our minds and our souls and our hearts and our thoughts, then what's the point on even trying to have a relationship with Christ if we're going to still keep faltering? I'll tell you what the point is. The main idea of trying is to show that you're resilient and that you don't care about what the enemy says. You don't care about what the enemy thinks. The enemy wants to do everything possible to put you at the lowest of lowest points, okay? And the thing is that you got to get right up. You got to show the enemy what you're made of, and you got to tell him, and you got to look right at it. And I say it because the enemy does not deserve to be called a him, does not deserve to be called a her or they. It's an it because it's nothing. The enemy is nothing in this world because of the fact that the Lord has overcame the enemy so many times and will still keep prevailing to do so. Okay? You got to look at the enemy in the eye and say, get behind me. Okay? Get behind me. You will not go and tempt me into any more sins. You will not lead me into any more temptations because the Lord has persevered through the toughest of this situation. He has helped me to be guided on my spiritual journey to be better than who I used to be. I'm now a child of God because I gave my life to him, and I am right there at the front line saying, you know what? I'm God's child, and I don't belong to you, enemy. I don't belong to you, and nor I never will. I will keep going even though you keep throwing attacks at me. You keep throwing these spiritual warfare at me, because guess what? I am filled with the Lord's presence, filled with the Holy Spirit, because that he resides in me. You cannot touch me. You cannot do anything to me. And even if you try, I'm going to get right back up. And a quote Elton John on this, which the Lord put first: I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor and feeling like a little kid. But in my terms, feeling like a little kid is in reference to the fact that us as Christians, we're supposed to have childlike faith, this faith the size of a mustard seed, so we can keep on pressing on. Okay? Who said that you can't use modern lyrics to glorify Jesus and to glorify God? Who said you can't? Look, the thing is that, sure, the Earthbenders, they lost their spirit. They lost it at one point. They lost their ability to wanting to keep fighting on because they felt like they were defeated. That's what the enemy wants you to think. The enemy wants you to think that you're going to be defeated all of your life because the enemy wants you to go to hell. The enemy wants you to reside in there. The enemy doesn't want you to go to heaven. He knows that you have the potential to go to heaven. Or, I'm sorry, it knows you have the potential to go to heaven. But it doesn't want you to go to heaven because it wants to drag down as many people as possible. You know, our job as a Christian is to not put people down. Anybody who decides to put people down or exclude people whatsoever, you're not a Christian. You're not a true Christian if you're wanting to separate yourselves from people because that they're different, because of who they like or who they are or what their culture is or what their preference is. That's not the point of being a Christian. The point of being a Christian is that you have to do what it takes to bring more people to Christ. You do what it takes to bring more people to know who Jesus Christ is and who he truly is. That's the main important thing. And like the fight between the Earth Kingdom, or these prisoners of the Earth Kingdom, under the Fire Nation, the Fire Nation literally is like the enemy trying to attack and take over and destroy, just because that they're trying to find the one thing that they know that could save the whole entire world, which is, in this case, is the Avatar. In Christianity, it's Jesus. They can try to take what they can from us. Okay, the enemy can try to take our joy and our happiness away, but you know what? For us as Christians, we find ways to be able to bring that happiness into our lives. We don't care about if we lose something. Okay, we don't care if that we lose anything material wise, as it says in the Bible that the things of this earth are temporary, but the things in heaven are forever. And that if we think like that, and we keep on thinking, I got a relationship with Christ, I got a family that loves me and that loves the Lord, I got a roof over my head, I got utilities that I can be able to, wash my clothes, clean my house, wash my dishes. I got electricity that I can be able to use to work. I can be able to use to spend time with my family. We can play games, watch movies together. We have light in the house for when it gets dark. We have gas in the house, or solar panels, whatever you have. We have gas for the heater. We have it for our stove. We have electricity as well for the heater, the stove, anything else. We have solid walls that are built on a foundation that at least we can feel protected. We live in a neighborhood that at least that we don't have to fear so much. Sure, our situations can be different, and I'm not going to generalize, but at least there's people. At least the thing is that you're still here, and the Lord every single day gives you a second chance at living once you wake up, because that He knows that a day is just a day where we're gonna mess up, and no matter what it is. But when we take the opportunity to be able to go and mindfully and understandingly know that the Lord is always still going to be with us no matter what, even if we make the biggest of mistakes of our lives, He's still going to be there for us. The only time that He's going to not want to, have anything to do with us is when we blaspheme against the Holy Spirit. If we go and commit the sin that really separates us from God knowingly, then we just sever that relationship. But as long as you're truly committed and wanting to be in a relationship with Jesus Christ, and as long as you're wanting to see His side of things, your happiness will never be taken away. Material things are material things. And this goes for those who lost their homes in the LA fire. I pray for every single one of you guys. I've been praying for those over in LA. I've been praying for those who lost their belongings, their houses, their things over in the LA fires, and that hopefully the Lord could be able to help recover that for you, and that He will make the way where there seems to be no way, or where it seems impossible. And and then, of course, from what I know is that there's funding that's going to be sent out to those who have lost so much during the LA fires. And I pray that it'll help try to restart your lives again. I don't know how. And I think it's still continuing. But I stand with LA, and I stand with them, saying that once this fire is over, and it will be over, it's not going to continue that much longer. And I just pray to God that that's the case. I stand with you guys. I was on the Real Rejects that I donated to their fundraiser, to their fundraiser for funding those who lost their belongings and who lost their homes, because I live close to LA. I live about an hour to an hour and a half away, but I feel for you. And it's not right that you have to go through that, because who knows what the cause is. But you don't deserve this, and you need a home. You need a stable home to be in. And I love you in the Lord. I'm praying for you all, and I hope that the Lord can be able to bring you some sort of peace, can bring you some sort of relaxation of some sort when these fires are over, and when they are able to restore your homes and restore your lives, and that they can be able to restore those memories, and that hopefully you know, everyone in California and those who helped to bring their other different firefighters from all over, from Canada, from Mexico, from Japan, and from the other states. You guys, God bless you all for bringing those people to go and help those in LA, especially when there were those who did not want to help. So thank you so much for your guys' love and your guys' support to help LA out. I really do appreciate that. And for those of you who want to be able to go and help, I will put a link in the description below to be able to help with any donations. If you guys want to be able to help out, I'm going to put a link, and I'm going to make sure that I get this one right, because I don't want to mess up on what it was called. Let me just make sure. If any of you guys want to be able to donate to the California Community Recovery Fund, the link was going to be in the description below, and I hope and I pray that you guys will donate to that and be able to help with their funds, so that way you can bring people's lives back to the way that they need to. And with that being said, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1, Episode 6. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to follow and see any more videos like this, and if you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, you guys can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, and my Discord, server, which those links will be in the description below. I probably will have other different forms of social media up soon. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next videos. Bye, guys.